Welcome to Below the 49th, the perspective on my neighbor to the south, below the 49th. I'm Michael A. Charbon. Today's title, The Way We Were. For some, this title harkens back to the Grammy Award-winning 1974 movie starring Barbra Streisand and Robert Redford. Today, Below the 49th parallel, much is not the way we were. Social divisions and hardships and the pain of a pandemic have ravaged American society. Some say damages that will take a decade to repair, where many lost businesses and their life's investment and passion taken away with no fault of their own. But some changes are encouraging. Regardless of your political affiliation, the Biden administration is both a female vice president and Speaker of the House. That's really amazing. More visible minorities and women command major positions of power, like police chiefs and CEOs and politically elective roles, positions achieved based on merit, not the color of their skin. America has more police reform and a wider discussion on racism, subjects that can no longer be ignored. African Americans see themselves represented more in movies, television, and media in substantive ways that lead by example, showing achievement and great success. Can we not agree that America has made significant strides to be more inclusive and initiate real change to educate and aspire to eliminate that color divide? America, by some standards, is a progressive country and one of the least racist. Now, I know some of the people of color will accuse me of living in an alternative universe, particularly as a white guy. But I'm not the only one to say this, nor is my color exclusive to this point of view. Listen to Republican Senator Tim Scott from South Carolina, an African American who came from poverty and a challenging past, who came from cotton to Congress in one generation to sit in the Senate and deliver the Republican response to the President Biden's first speech to the joint session. That's something. Hence, why many are so desperate to come to America's shores for their chance at the American dream. A dream that rewards success regardless of where you came from and what color you are. But with that said, where the real divide still occurs is in poverty, education, healthcare, and a solid family upbringing, and that transcends all colors and races. There still is much work to be done to materialize these positive advances, and there needs to be concentration in these areas. But some suggest when 50 of the wealthiest Americans own more wealth than 165 million other Americans, something's wrong. But it begs several questions. Do you think potential financial windfalls of entrepreneurs should be limited? Does achievement and financial success have a limit? Can one be just too successful? Does society have the right to say there is a cap to how prosperous you can be or how much you can expand or develop and evolve your business? Is the expression free enterprise dead? Where you live or die on the basis of the market, as the market ultimately determines if the consumer wants to buy your product or service and is willing to dole out cash for it? Consider an entrepreneur who had an idea, who dared to dream and worked so very hard to make that dream a tangible result. Who defeated adversity and the naysayers. You can't do that. I'm a naysayer. You can't do it. That'll never work. The person who put their money and others on the line, sacrificing their literal financial existence in the pursuit of success, who did not give up, but gave it all. Do they deserve to be tremendously successful if they were right? I dare ask if the likes of garage and basement entrepreneurs of the past, the Apples, Microsofts, and Teslas of this world, whose ideas and innovations, by the way, reap tremendous rewards due to how their dreams and products have irrevocably changed our world. So would they have had the same initiative in today's world? I remember an employer I had, he once told me that it wasn't his job to keep me employed or create a job for others. That's not his assignment. His job was to make money for his family and build his business and success with many busy hands and thinking minds. And if I can help him do that while covering my costs, he had something for me to do. Interesting. Many success stories saw those in the infancy of their business putting everything they had at risk, in peril of losing it all, regardless of how hard they worked or how much they believed in their dream. One needs guts. You need dedication, foresight, and real self-determined character to not only believe in yourself and your dream, but to do the hard work necessary to back it up and make it work, all in the belief that you will succeed. You know, those characteristics come from an upbringing of parents who push their kids to achieve and never doubt in what a dream and hard work can materialize. It's an important lesson when children are taught that failure is part of the process of succeeding. Yes, failure. You know what makes you tough? Failure is humbling. It's a good thing. It's a hard lesson that forces you to face the reality you failed. Reconsider your performance, regroup, ask how you can make it better, and improve yourself. What losing teaches us is that the grit to get back up, not to accept defeat, is truly the secret ingredient and that secret sauce, to rise up and be a winner yourself. Defeat makes you actually a better person, as it instills respect for those who did win, because their hard work and their resilience was their path to success, and it can be yours as well. Getting back up and never giving up is what success is built on. But those values, I believe, are the way we were. Today, I fear current would-be entrepreneurs have grown up in an atmosphere of entitlement, where protection from defeat is necessary to protect young, impressionable minds, where some truly believe government owes them a job and even a guaranteed income, that those now responsible for counting heads determine affirmative employment representation based on social and racial moral metrics that gives precedence to some over others. That socially inclusive wave that guilts business into a formula determining prospective candidate hiring based on representation. Is this reality really benefiting society? Or does it bake in excuses and divisive exceptionalism? No, not everything is perfect. Life isn't fair. It's not easy. And you have to do it. The hard work, you have to do it yourself. And no, you can't always win. And sure, some have the luck of circumstance that fosters opportunity quicker than you. But that fact is, it's not fair. So there you go. As a colleague once said, suck it up, buddy. Nobody cares about being fair or how you feel. Break it down, bear down, make your changes, get busy. You finished yet, Michael? Thankfully, vivid examples remain of so many who have come from adversity and nothing to achieve greatness and fulfillment of their dreams across all genders, across all colors and ethnicities. Success based on the inner currency of determination and getting back up because you just will not give up. Today, in these times of recovery, those characteristics are needed more than ever. But sadly, in many cases, those words reflect on the way we were. Gotta love Barbara. Finally, please click and share. And if you do, kindly subscribe. If you leave a comment, I try to answer everyone, and I thank you for those considerations. And until next time, God bless and stay safe. I'm Michael A. Charbon for Below the 49th.